Pandas. Pandas. Pandas, 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 pandas. I got broads in Atlanta. Just in Dublin in the Fanta. Pandas. Welcome to the stream. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Pandas. With old endings, we have new beginnings. Starting with a fresh set of 150k accounts, fully funded here. Accounts got busted yesterday. But Pandas, hey, that was yesterday. We look forward towards today and the future, Pandas. The price action got me yesterday. It was just too terrible. I kept shooting for a short and never got it. Ends up happening after the market closes. We get this monster short, which I was looking for all day yesterday. We never got it though. Pandas, we're starting fresh new accounts, 4 new accounts on stream. By the way, if you want to know how many accounts I actually have, you can become Pandas. This is just trickling down. I mean, I don't know if this price action is even good. Let's do a quick news check. Don't worry about yesterday. Just only worry about today and moving forward, Pandas. That's all we do. Look ahead. We do have news at 10 o'clock. Jolt's job openings. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Bill 7, welcome. Make sure you scalp that like button. Finance, welcome. Avalon, good morning. Hugh, good morning. Somewhere in the Rockies, good morning. Free paper cuts, good morning. Emmanuel, welcome. Avalon, how do you trade to get eval so fast? Just all in. I've said plenty of times on stream how I typically pass. I basically wait for news and then trade max contracts, and I post on the Discord all the news that I think, and not all news is pretty equal. You pretty much get like one news event a week that will get you a move big enough that you can pass like basically any eval, but I essentially just do that, and especially because of the 1 day pass thing, you can get them super quick. Also, you can just hold on to your past evals and just get them ready when you need them. So it's best to pass your evals when you have the promo, right? It's best to pass evals when you have a cheaper price on your product. So this is why I highly recommend for you to stock up on evals when promo is about to end, because you don't know when the next promo is coming. By the way, if you want to know if there's going to be a promo coming after, today is the last day for today's the last day for sorry, Pandas. Today's the last day for the BBM 80% off and 1 day pass promo. But if you want to know if there's going to be promo afterwards, make sure you join the Discord. I announced it on Discord and also to members if there's going to be a promo coming up after this one. And since I have a very special relationship with Apex, I get to get that information before it is released. So it's so Apex can so it's for the content creators to be able to make promos and stuff. So they give us a heads up, and we can give you guys a heads up as well. We just can't give full details, but we can tell you, if it's coming up, if it's good or bad. That's about it. But we can't give you details. Can I give you details? If you want to join Discord, just a link in the description. Last time I did news, I was right, and Apex still busted my accounts, maybe because I did 25K count, but I don't know. The reason being is because what happened was the news probably was so violent, you didn't realize it, but you got busted. Your accounts got busted, and it was so quick and volatile that you didn't realize it, right? It's like it hits your target and then it comes back and retraces, and it retraces so fast and then comes back up. It happens so fast that on the rhythmic side it catches it, but on the Ninja Trader side it doesn't. And so what happens is that it looks like you passed your accounts, but you actually busted them. So what you need to do is pass your accounts by a little bit more than the profit target. I'll tell you, I guarantee you that's what happened. Otherwise, if it doesn't do that, then you're okay. But what most likely happens was you passed your accounts and then it got busted. Ninja Trader was not able to basically catch that quick enough, but Rhythmic probably caught everything, and then yeah, that's basically what happens. It is unfortunate, but that is I guarantee that's what happened. Marcus Vaughn payouts got approved. Marcus Vaughn taking the rest of the week. Let's go, baby. Congratulations. Let us know, did you take out Max or did you take out Min? Or somewhere between? Gilbert Medina. Gifting 5 subs. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Man, you guys are the best. Seriously, the best community on YouTube, verified. Like, no questions asked. Harrison Proctor, Lou the Writer, F Zen, Dominic T, Sumonth are all new members. Thanks to Gilbert. I appreciate it. Let's get that bamboo. I know we've had a rocky start, Pandas, to 2024. We've had a rocky start. The first quarter was not the best. But Pandas, it's a new beginning, and we're gonna get it. Hey, just because it's not how you begin, it's how you end, Pandas. It's not how you begin, it's how you end. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. I really can't explain like how amazing you guys are. Gilbert, you're MVP. Gilbert, Blacklight, you guys are all MVPs. Seriously, legend. Marcus Vaughn took out Max. Let's go. Hey, congratulations. Secured that bamboo. Seriously, congrats. I know, Mark. You know, the thing is, Marcus Vaughn, like, I look back and I see some of your comments. I just saw how close you were to giving up. And I'm so glad you didn't. I'm so glad you didn't. I'm so glad you just pushed through. And I'm glad that you stuck with Apex and you got your payouts. You finally got your payouts. I know it was a rocket road for you too, but I'm glad you did. Second entry short. Might as well. It's the first one in this massive downtrend. It's silly. It's a bit silly, but sure. You'll get it for a small scalp here. I mean, it's not really close to any. Let's just wait. Let's get it to a resistance at least. At least a trend line. At least a trend line, right? That's the least we can ask for. This trend line's like, I had to like gotta play with it a little bit here. I mean, I think that's close enough. Let's get some hits here. Yeah. Market's about to open 1.5 minutes. Tom's Masters, hey Panda, I know I've asked you a couple times. Have you got 10? Yes, I got my 1099s. I'm not sure why you're having trouble getting them. I think it was just an email. You gotta look for it. And if you haven't gotten it, I mean, yeah, you guys just keep reaching out to them. Sorry. Marcus says, thank you, Panda. I definitely almost gave up. I was discouraged after getting payouts denied. But that gave me the explanation that I was account flipping. I understood, but I was salty. Yeah, man, I'm glad you pushed through. It really is. I'm like really glad like you could be salty and take it super personal and give up, or you can just think about it, move on, and get better. You know, that's basically it, and that's it, and that's what you did. I mean, that's exactly what you should be doing. Let's go. Let's get it. Hey, pandas, let's get this second entry short coming up here. Market open. 3, 2, 1. Ooh, it's going to be hard to get. Ah, man, that's a hard one. Terrible signal bar. Terrible looking signal bar here. Trap triggers here. Okay, I'm happy with that. Happy with the bounce off the 20 EMA at this point. It's such a strong move down. You're thinking at least a new low. Retest. Ooh, it's a bad signal bar, pandas. Bad looking signal bar. Are we just gonna get a massive reversal right at the open? Is that the market's thinking here? What's the daily chart telling us? Almost at the 20 EMA. Very close, actually. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. I looked at the daily chart for 1 second. I missed my entry. How's that possible? I looked at it for 1 millisecond. No! Oh, my goodness, pandas. I looked at the daily chart for 1 millisecond. I missed my entry. Okay, calm down. It's just the first setup of the day, pandas. We'll move on. We'll find another. Don't worry. A lower high here, perhaps. Lower high setup. What it could be is at this point looking for a breaker trend to new high, then push down. That means if this second entry short even triggers, you gotta skip it and move on and wait for a new high here. Oh man, that's a juicy looking signal bar. I gotta try this, pandas. No? I gotta try. I gotta try, no? I'll try. It's just such a small risk. I'll try. It's less than 2-point risk. Let's look for a new low at this point, yeah. I think the risk reward is good. Right, you're risking 2 points, less than 2 points, but gaining like 1, 2, 3.5. You could even do the swing trade here, but I'll hold it here because I think if it reverses here, it could be bad news for me. Right, it's probably gonna look for a new high. Let's get that new low, pandas. 1, 2, 3.5 points. Risking less than 2 to get 3.5. I'll take it. Okay. It's looking good. Second push down on 10,000 tick chart looks real good. What I could do at this point is take my risk off. But I like where we're going here. I think if I take my risk off here, it'll be premature. Let's make a new low, pandas. A lower high setup here. I mean, should I just really swing it? Should I just like swing it, see what happens? Wait till it breaks the previous pivot high? That's crazy, no? Is that crazy if I try that? If I really just try to swing this instead? Huh? Huh?
Target.
Let's go, baby. I'll take that any day. 1 to 2. Risk less than I risked less than 2 points. I gained 4 points, pandas. I mean, can you find a better deal than that? I don't know. I don't know. Can you find a better deal than that? All right, we skipped this second entry short because it doesn't quite touch the 20 MA, but then when it finally does, it's a nice little push down. Get the lower high. You do have a potential, right? Higher high being created here. Break a trend to new high. But the risk was so small. The signal bar looks so good. I felt like it was worth the chance here. Like this, honestly, this could have reversed and gotten me. It could have. I was ready for that. If it does happen, then it does happen. I was ready to let that go. But the risk was so small, and looking for that new low just seemed such a high probability thing that it's worth a shot there. I mean, you could say like break a trend new high, but that's just crazy. Like how would you even know that? This is more likely. It looks like it's pushing deeper down, further down. We're back to profitable, pandas. We're back to profitable. Easy peasy. Could make even more bamboo here if I wanted to. Jeez. Whew. It's really falling here. This is actually a downtrend. I mean, look at this gap on the 5-minute chart. It's massive. And pandas, we do have news. Like, you're like, what's happening here? The chart's all the way down here. This is the overnight session, how far down it went. I think people are saying it's because of Tesla. Tesla had like a report, production report or something, and it's really dropping the markets. The daily chart almost touching the 20 EMA here. Notice how it doesn't touch the hasn't touched the 20 EMA since, when is this? February 21st was the last time it touched the 20 EMA. So it's been about a month. Been a little more than a month, like a month and a half, since we touched the 20 EMA on the daily chart. And we're going straight down to it right now. Marcus Vaughn, excellent trade. Have a great day, everyone. Thank you, thank you. February. Did I say it wrong? Let's call it Feb. Now I'm like super self-conscious. Could have got more bamboo from that, amazingly. This thing is all janky today. It was doing well for a while. It got janky again here. Keeps falling, pandas. Keeps falling. I took it at when we made a new low, thinking it could reverse at that point, but man, this is just dripping. 3 bear bars in a row on the 5-minute chart, perhaps. Yikes. No entries, though, after this. Goodness gracious. I think at this point we touched the daily. Yep, we're at the 20 EMA. Well, technically, we haven't touched it. We're very close. But what can happen? What the market can do? Something cheeky is we come down this far and then actually comes back up, and then the 20 EMA rises up and touches the bottom. This is a little cheeky thing the market does. We getting some good movement today, at least, which is nice. Not just complete chop. I really gotta get good at doing limit order markets. I really gotta get better at that. Let's get a huge move down here. I don't know if I really want to keep entering short right now. I mean, I do, but I would like a deeper pullback. You're thinking spike and channel. That's what I'm thinking. Right, you got a spike, and some sort of channel should form here. I don't know if this is the one, but 10,000 tick. I mean, there's such a strong move down. We're not even close to 20 May. Just, I mean, you're thinking some sort of channel that looks like this, spike channel. It might bounce back up to like this level, pretty much back to the 20 May here. Just chilling. Just chilling. Do I want to keep going short on this next move down? I do not know. I do not know. I probably could make money. I probably could make money just going short here first entry. Or first entries only. That's how it was this entire way down, right? All first entries. All first entries. You can see they're all first entries because none of them are dark red. When they become dark red like this, then you know they're second entries. But, you know, the second entry is here. But these are all first entry because none of them are dark red. Very easy to tell with the indicator. You got a second entry short, maybe setting up here another one. I mean, it makes sense that we think we're still in a downtrend, but even in downtrends, we can have some deep pullbacks. This is already created outside bar reversal. It's a hidden second entry short, potentially here. Right, if we break the low of this bar, it's a hidden second entry short. I mean, when I start talking about hidden second entry shorts, you know that starts to get advanced counting. All right, we got a technical second entry now, right? It's two-legged pullback essentially. I was gonna say a two-leg. I was gonna say two pullbacks, but it's just a two-legged pullback. Second entry short forming here. Bad signal bar currently, right? This is your signal bar right now. This signal bar is forming. Sure. Again, risk is small. Good signal bar now. I'm getting a little greedy with the one tick retracement, but it'll salvage me, you know, some bamboo if this goes against me, which is what's happening. Right, inside bar created on the 10,000 tick chart. This is a good exit for the, see the 10,000 tick chart has an inside bar being created. That's a good exit if it were to trigger. So just get out here because you got the inside bar. This could bring back to come back to a pretty big retracement here. Back to, I mean, I just made this one up, but it's pretty much around where I might go. But it's another second entry short on this big downtrend. So I'm going to attempt it again off the 20 MA. Good signal bar. And we're going to look for a new low, right? Risk is very small, less than 2 points again. So even if I lose this, I'll still be green today. Just looking for a new low again here. That's what I'm looking for at this point. 10,000 tick chart. We have a... It's just very unlikely it's going to happen. But if it triggers to a downside, technically this is your target here. You know? That's your target. I could shoot for it, but most likely not going to get it. Like, it's very unlikely it's going to hit. Just very unlikely here. But it's a second entry short. Super strong downtrend. Pandas can dream. Pandas can dream. Right, basically it's a 10,000 tick and setup here, where if you break the inside bar, you have a measure move to the inside bar. Right, your stop loss is here, your entry is here, and you have the measure move here. This is a 1-to-1. This is a 1-to-2. So if we do break here, then this is your target. To be honest, that's what you should look for. I'm fine with whatever happens here. But it's a good, right, small teeny risk for a nice reward here. I'll let you know if it triggers on a 10,000 tick. Basically, it has to break underneath this pivot low, right, for the 10,000 tick inside bar to break down. I could secure my bamboo here if I think, like, if I don't trust this setup, I can just secure my bamboo here. This is a second entry short though at the end on a super strong downtrend. Let's see if we can get the proper target here. It's like we're always willing to extend our stop loss, but never willing to extend our profit target. It's a guaranteed way to lose money. It's getting a little shaky here. Another inside bar being created on the 10,000 tick looks like. I almost just want to get out and trade it only when it actually does break down. But it looks bearish now. Right, the 10,000 tick chart looks like it's about to break to the downside of this inside bar. Okay. Okay. Well, it created another inside bar and it just broke beneath it. So your new risk is here and your new target's here. So, right, it's an OII pattern. Outside, inside, inside, OII. And your stop loss is now here actually. So, this is your target here. It is what it is. So it takes you out, takes you out. Inside bar being created on the 5-minute chart. This is obviously risky, right? Because we're so far away from the 20 MA and we're trying to keep going short here. It's obviously risky, right? You got to consider that. Just like common sense. Just like thinking about it, it's like it seems far away from 20 MA. So to go short here, ooh, inside bar on the 5-minute, right? We have an inside bar set up on the 5-minute chart as well, pandas. Right? If we're to take this setup, which just triggered, essentially the same thing. I'll take it out here though. Yeah, I'll do it here. We'll pretend we're in the 5-minute inside bar setup. We're looking for a measure move of this inside bar. Let's see what happens. All right, on a strong downtrend. These work out better if you go with trend, right? But it doesn't always happen. Especially when you're this extended, far away from 20 MA. It's risky. But my risk is so small, right? When I say it's low probability, but it's not risky. It's not a risky trade. Let's just say that. This is not a risky trade. This is a very non-risky trade. It's a very, I guess, safe trade. Because my risk is only 1.5 points. But my reward is huge. But it's a low probability trade. Low probability, small risk though. Good reward. And if that fits your trading plan, then that's what you do. In a sense, I'll keep going short until I, stop winning money going short. It's getting really choppy here. If I think it's like sputtered out, then I can obviously change my premise. I just like the fact that the inside bar breaks on the 5-minute chart. And we can have a potential nice setup. Ooh, sinking still, right? Lower high second entry short. A little more confirmation here on the setup. Push! Push! The 5-minute 1-to-1. That for us is a 1, 2, 3. Woo! What in the world was that? What in the world was that? Pandas. Okay, you can't tell me price action does not work when you get a spike down exactly to your target and it bounces right off of it. Goodness gracious, that's called sniping the market right there. We're like snipers right there. We just sniped the market, shot it right in the tick. We knew exactly what the market wanted there. I think we executed that perfectly, pandas. Pats on the back for everyone here who took that trade. Goodness gracious. It literally spiked down to a fill and bounced off because so many people took their profits there. Right at that 1-to-1. And they're probably feeling like they just want to scalp 1-to-1s right now. Jeez. I mean, how do you know the current threshold in Apex accounts? If you go to your Rhythmic, ooh, if you have Tradeovate, I don't know how that works. But if you're trading with Ninja Trader, you have Rhythmic, and or if you're trading Rhythmic, you can use Ninja Trader. Anyways, if you're using Rhythmic, there's a column you can add for the threshold. I'm not sure how that works with Tradeovate though. You gotta love that, Pandas. That pinpoint accuracy, that's amazing right there. I mean, that's nice. That's really nice. That's a setup that institutions use. You know they do because of this price action here. Basically anything that happens in the market is done by institutions. Even if it goes like one tick, that's an institution. It's like up to you to figure out the patterns of the institutions. Today's nice, right? Because you just sell, you make money. That's like, it's been a long time since we had a day like this. I'm up 487. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. That's a pretty good bamboo. Which column is it? I think it's just called like threshold or something. It's called auto liquidate threshold.
10,000 tick trap.
We got news in 3 minutes. Or news in 2.5 minutes. It's a Jolt's job openings. I don't think it's gonna be a make or break your type of trade or account trade, but well, for anyone's having trouble with Apex Trade Copier, ah man, you need to move on to the Replicanto. 20% off using BBM20, but Honestly, I just recommend getting it. Use my code, whatever. You get 20% off, so I recommend using it. But honestly, you need to use a replicon to trade copy ads. I virtually get no issues with it. News dropping in about a little over a minute. Okay. You can see a pullback here. I mean, we're very far away from 20 MA on the 5-minute chart. I mean, we can get back to it. You can't even see it. You can get back to it. It makes sense to get back to it eventually. This could be a trap trade setting here. This could be exhaustive move down. Right, we gotta be able to differentiate between exhaustive move down and a downtrend. News just dropped. Okay, second entry short triggers here. I mean, signal bar is terrible. Can't take it.
10,000 tick trap.
Pushes down. Enough for a scalp right there. 10,000 tick trap triggers. Interesting. Lower high triggers on the 5-minute chart as well. Okay. Pushing up. Could start getting choppy here. Which wouldn't be surprising, right, with this market these days. I could just enter into pure chop for the next hour here. Okay. Lower high? I'm confused. I don't know what's happening. It's starting to go in and out of the 20 MA. It's making this very confusing. Okay. In overlapping bars. Lower high triggers here. Unfortunately, news just created a bunch of chop here. Outside bar reversal pushing to the upside. Woo! Failed trap on the 10,000 tick chart. I mean, this could lead to a reversal. I don't know. Okay, second entry long here triggering. Cool. Cool. Big push up. Maybe coming back to 20 EMA on the higher time frames. 10,000 tick chart may come back to 20 EMA. Just look at that perfect hit. We hit the target. We hit the bottom of the market. Absolutely sick, sick target. Okay, outside bar reversal here. Yep, outside bar reversal. Quick look at gold. What's gold up to? Gold is just flying. It's flying. It's doing the opposite of what the market's doing. Oil also going back up, huh? Ooh, gold just snapped upwards. All right. Sorry, that was random. I just looked at gold real quick. I know. Why is Baba Money looking at gold? I think eventually I'll probably start trading those more often. Okay. We could find a full-blown reversal here. I don't know. All right, Pandas. By the way, for those who are new, I'm Baba Money. We trade the Emini every single day. We're trading live funded accounts right now. 4 of them for on stream. And thanks for joining. I hope you guys are enjoying the content so far. We've got some nice. We had two nice trades here, and kind of like hit them both like at a nice spot. Hit this one here, kind of bounce. Hit this one here, and it's reversing off our exit. And right now there is, if you're wondering what we're doing, we're trading risk free using prop firms. The prop firm we use is Apex. I use Apex because it's the best. I don't have any other sponsors. I don't have any sponsorship with them. I don't get anything for free from them. They don't give me anything for free. So I am able to freely use Apex, and I use it on my own will because it's the best one right now. And if it's the best one, why use anything else? They have the best rules. They have the best. The one thing they don't have the best of, I'd say, is payout structure. It's probably their weakest point. But in terms of rules and pricing, it's the best. It's the best. Customer service, it's the best. One gripe I have probably is payout structure. It's kind of. I mean, even the payout structure is not the worst. It's just annoying that you have to wait, in their time periods to request a payout. I wish it was, I wish you could just request a payout whenever you want, and you can just take it out whenever you want. I mean, they could have like a 10 days or something off of that. But you do make 15%. Is it 15%? I think it's like 10% or something like that. Make very little money off of the affiliates per click, but you know that is earned, right? That's not free. I make content. I stream every single day. I put a lot of hours into this. It's not something that they give me for free. It is a partnership. It is by merit, but they don't give me anything for free. So you can mention that, but this is hard earned work, hard earned money. I said I don't get anything for free. MMXXXM. Don't put words in my mouth, my friend. Yep. I never said I don't get I just say I don't get sponsored by them. I don't get anything for free from them. So second entry short triggers on the 10,000 tick. Never quite get there on a 5-minute chart. 10,000 tick. Okay. I mean, it's a terrible looking signal bar. It doesn't even touch the 20 MA. It's hard to take the second entry short here, but it's there. It's a 10,000 tick chart. And Apex right now has 80% off if you use code BBM. And it will end literally today at 5 p.m. It's not all day. It ends at 5 p.m. So you gotta take advantage of it. Black light. Welcome back. Welcome back. Once I sell my soul to the AI overlords, will you stream 24/7? Yes, 100%. One day you're not gonna know I'm AI. The only way you're gonna know is like you're gonna realize I'm making amazing trades. Right now, am I AI? This is just weird that I'm actually in the green today. Lower or high here. I don't want to keep going short here. Ends up being a decent push down.
5-minute trap.
Second entry short about to trigger on the 5 minute, but 5 minute looks very wonky. The 5 minute looks like a limit order starting to happen, but it is on a strong downtrend, and we could look for a new low here on the second entry short. But looking at this right outside bar reversal, it's just like it just looks very very confused. Avalon guys, I'm going for surge. You got me on the first half. I was actually kind of, feeling a little sympathetic. I was like, oh no, Avalon's going to get some surgery. And then he says he's going to get the Neuralink implant so he can trade better. So Elon Musk can read your thoughts. Forget Twitter. Forget X. Why use X when he can just read your brain directly? It's that easy. LG Willie. Is there a Discord? Yep, description below. You can find a link there. Neuralink. Have you guys seen that? That is just some... I actually don't know how it works still. I don't know what's happening. Apparently this guy can, like, play video games now. If you guys haven't seen, the very first patient that used Neuralink, the first human, is he's like a quadriplegic, and apparently he can play video games now. So he says he has so much fun playing video games. All thanks to Neuralink. Wow, this is really pushing down. I have no words. I wish we got a fail second entry long here so I can have an entry, but we don't even get that. This just keeps pushing down. Currently wedge bottom on the 5 minute chart. Probably should just keep going short. We do hit the daily chart, right? 20 EMA. If you guys don't know what Neuralink is, it's a company owned by Elon Musk, and literally the company, what it does is that it shoots like these metal threads into your brain, these metal like sutures into your brain, and and it has ability to not only input but also output. Does that make sense, pandas? It not only can input but it can output. What I'm saying is this, pandas. For instance, they put these little wires in your brain, right? They're super thin wires. And let's say like you think of the color red. You think of the color red. They record that. They record those brain waves. So that's the input. But this is when it gets crazy. The output is that they can shoot the same brain waves back into your brain and then it'll make you think of the color red. Does that make sense, pandas? Isn't that crazy? Like, isn't that crazy? Not only input but also output. Like, that's literally like sci-fi. That's literally mind control. I mean, that's wild. Chip in your head, pretty much. It's crazy though. But apparently, because of this technology, this quadriplegic can play Mario Kart now. I mean, it's kind of funny. Yeah, I mean, you're making these huge medical innovations so this guy can play Mario Kart. I mean, I know it seems small, but I mean, obviously, this is gonna make his life way better. He says it changed his life. It's actually really cool. I mean, I just like skipped around in the video, but I mean, you can find it. Just type in Neuralink. I mean, you probably already got it recommended in your front page or whatever. Neuralink starts pushing ads into your brain. Personalized ads into your brain. Another second entry short, pandas. I mean, do I even try this, pandas? Do I even attempt this? A second entry short right here. In midair. I'm happy being green here though. That's a problem. I'm pretty content with my, almost 500 profit today. Second entry short here. It does touch the 20 EMA, which makes it more enticing. Whew. It's a bad looking signal bar. Do I want the trap here? Not underneath the 20 EMA. I'm glad I didn't take this trade now. At least for now I am. Okay. Might actually work out. Alright. Second inch is short. I was happy not taking it because it comes all the way back up, but now it actually breaks down here. I don't know. I mean, I could just keep taking every second inch short here. Just rare that all these work. Plus signal bar is not good. It does touch the 20 MA, which is nice. I don't know. It's like a C minus setup, let's say that. I could come with a retracement if I still like it set up, but I'm just gonna let it go without me. It's okay. It's not worth risking my profit for that trade. I feel like there's so many better trades I could take. Trap does trigger, but underneath the 20 MA. What happens to your Neuralink if you take LSD or something? Interesting. I don't know. That'd be interesting. That'd be interesting. Like experiment. He posted his trade. Check it out, guys, on the Discord. You know, it's a place where you guys can literally come and post your trades, talk about trading, talk about whatever. But people mostly talk about trading. A lower high, right? Failed trap now. Do I like the failed trap here? Are we always in short on the 5 minutes? What I want to know. Inside bar created on the 5-minute chart. Okay, triggers to the upside. The 5 minutes of inside bar triggers to the upside here. But like I said, these inside bar setups work better when you go with trend. This is going against trend right now, so you have less likely chance to make money there. But you can make money there. You can always make money on any setup, pretty much. Huh. Now we got break a trend to new high. Could be worth selling here. So if you went short here, most likely didn't get any money. You probably lost your trade with that push up. I'm worried about a wedge bottom for the short traders. Wedge bottom being 1, 2, 3 pushes down. Right, far away from 20 MA. What typically happens if it reverses comes back to 20 MA at this point. Right, it's a gap down reversal. That's what that becomes. It's a common opening for the 5-minute chart. Right, gaps down and then it has like 3 pushes down. Makes a wedge reversal. Bill Simmons says, Panda, I read an article about a blind man who was part of an experimental program. He was fitted with some kind of contraption that allowed him to see, but the company went out of business and now he has no support and will go blind again. Did it fix his blindness? Because I'd be very surprised if that company goes bankrupt when they can fix blindness. Because if he can actually see, that's maybe they had to like sacrifice like human souls just to get some eyesight. No Windows update for being blind. This sucks. That really sucks. That's crazy though. That'd be so sad. Alright, we're just watching this. I don't know. Neuralink with LSD, you probably end up jailbreaking the Neuralink, and then gives you access to like world database, the world database, all the banks. You're kind of like a cyborg from the DC Justice League movie. You like control stock markets with your brain. Wow, welcome. You can hack into Google, turn into a frog. Oh, that's so random, but yeah, you'll turn into a frog if you take LSD. I don't know. I don't know where you got that from, but yes, you turn into a frog. Am I missing something here? iRobot is essentially what you'd become. You become a cyborg essentially, right? Imagine if you can put that into your brain and then like you can literally have like photographic memory. Would you do that if you could? Like you could replay anything. It would be photographic. Second entry long. Second entry long here. Do I like any long trades at this point? I don't know. Really hard to say. This will look a little wacky, but we gotta undershoot. If this is like our channel here, like I said, like we most likely we're gonna make some sort of spike in channel. If you remember, I drew something like this here. Ends up becoming more like this. If you remember, I drew this earlier, saying we probably turn to some sort of spiking channel after this big move down, which is what we're doing. Second entry long. It's like completely overlapping bars, starting to get choppy. But yeah, it's not near any. I don't know. I wouldn't take it. Personally, I wouldn't take that. Personally, I wouldn't. That's just me, though, I guess. What would it take you for Elon Musk to put wires in your head? What power would you want from Neuralink? Would you like to learn Kung Fu like Keanu Reeves did in The Matrix with the download? Would that be enough for you to want to try it? What if he gave you like super senses like hearing and enhanced like smelling, and what would it take you to get those wires into your head? I'm asking for a friend. If Neuralink is anything like his cars and spaceships, he'll wait a long time. That makes sense. What would I do for a Klondike bar? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. The only thing I would do is I would give Only if you paid me, I would take it. That's what I would do. I will be a recipient of your money. That's as far as I'm willing to go. I'll do it for negative $10. Let's just say that. Okay. One more push down, maybe? Imagine activating ludicrous mode on your link. Your battery will go down to 0 in like 5 minutes. Don't. Everyone says the main reason people will be forced to take is it will make people smarter, and you basically won't be able to like compete, right? That's what you're saying. We got an H4 set up here. I'm tempted to take it, but I'm not. I'm not in any like urgency here to take this trade. Where am I? Should I try? Should I really just stay away from any longs right now until like we are absolutely proven to be an uptrend? Okay. Higher low setup here. It's getting very choppy. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 overlapping bars and 1, 2, 3, 4 overlapping bars. It's getting very choppy here, but I don't know if today's gonna be a day where, you know, it looks like a trendy type day. What can I say? Huh. It's confusing, Pandas. Don't know. Instead of STDs, we're gonna get like computer viruses in our head. That actually might be the future. I really thought the future would be like quantum computing. I was like so curious about quantum like computing. I was such a nerd about it. I was like looking up updates and like IBM had their way of doing it. Google had their way of doing like using qubits or whatever. Um, but I just feel like the progress has been so slow. It kind of like died down. It's just so complicated. Quantum physics, quantum computing. I think the quantum realm is like fascinating. What is that double slit experiment? I think that literally is like if you truly understand a double slit experiment, that's gonna like that's gonna rock your world, in my opinion. If you could truly understand what's happening in a double slit experiment, that is just like it is just so. It's just so. The implications of the double slit experiment is just it's just crazy. It's actually crazy. Just like a small gist of it. I know this is super nerdy. Right now the market's doing nothing. I can't trade this. Most likely we'll go up back to the top. Maybe find some symmetry with the undershoot here, possibly creating an overshoot. The reason why I'm not taking it is because the 20 EMA is right here on a 10,000 tick chart, but that's possibility what will happen. 5 minute chart. We're gonna make possibly a second entry short here after this two-legged pullback, and it can continue downwards. But the double slit experiment is crazy because you have electrons, or I forget what they're shooting. I think they're shooting electrons. I forget what it is. Whatever particle they're shooting, it behaves differently depending on if it's being observed or not. Isn't that crazy? If it's being observed, something happens. If it's not being observed, something else happens. The philosophical implications of that, I think, are just insane. Like, you're basically saying all possibilities are happening at once, but once it actually becomes instantiated, it finally it's finally becomes like reality. That's just crazy to me, right? Not until it gets observed, then it basically behaves a certain way. Avalon says, but how does it know? How does it know? Nobody knows. How would they know? It's crazy, right? That particles right now are
10,000 tick
living in an
trap.
existence where all things are possible. All things are possible. It's not until it actually becomes part of, like, once you observe it, it becomes reality. Like I says, I once had a homeless guy come up to my car in South Carolina, and he told me that we've been creating teeny black holes with the Large Hadron Collider that have been placed in various parts worldwide. And that's why we have things like the Mandela effect.
5-minute trap.
Weird. It's actually kind of funny because it's like, yeah, it sounds crazy, but he's like, maybe. Strong theory. I have no idea what strong theory is. I have no idea what strong theory is. But it must be observed. Do I have any string? Is there something not to believe? I don't know. I didn't know that was like a controversial thing not to believe. I personally don't even know really what it is. Like I couldn't explain to
10,000
you
tick
string
trap.
theory in like a I couldn't explain to a 5-year-old. I have no idea what it is. I would if I had Neuralink. Dang it. Anyone have Elon Musk's number? I need to get this Neuralink thing. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this outdated brain. I need to update. This brain is beta. Second entry short. Market's done absolutely nothing now. The second entry short on 10,000 tick. I don't know. I could try. Still looking for this symmetry here. Right, undershoot to overshoot. Sell me this pencil. How would you guys sell me a pencil? How would you sell me a pen? If I had to sell someone a pen, I would say if you sign this piece of paper, you can get a free Apex account. I don't know. Oh, you don't have a pen? Yeah, you can buy this pen. Create the need. The thing about pens is hard because if you're looking for a pen, if you want to buy a pen, you usually look for it. Okay, we hit the top of the channel here. Potentially could go short here. Potentially. Second entry short on the 10,000 tick chart. Now it looks decent. This looks like a normal trade now. I want to see the 10,000 tick chart. I want to see what happens. Curious. If we don't break the low on the next bar here on the 10,000 tick, I'm shutting it down.
5-minute trap.
Sell me this pen. Write your name down this napkin for me. Oh, you don't have a pen? Well, I have one for you for sale. All right, not bad. Not bad. Okay. Okay. Do I want to go short here? I feel like it's risky, but I mean we're off this channel, off the 20 MA, 10,000 tick chart. It's not the worst trade in the world. It really is not the worst trade in the world. It also coincides with the second entry short on the 5-minute chart. Same entry, virtually. Yeah, the Punisher, right? Did the Punisher say that? I don't know his real name, but I know him. I know him as a Punisher.
10,000 tick trap.
What a crazy life that guy lived. Can you imagine, like, Wolf of Wall Street is based on a true story? When you watch it, you're like, this is just crazy, but it's based on a true story. Second short. Last trade of the day. Let's try. Why not? I like a retracement of some sort. 1, 2, 3, 4. I like a retracement. It's just too deep. Second short. Flushes. The moment triggers. Okay. Curious if it makes a 1-to-1 here. Nah, I'm not interested. All right, Pandas. I think that's it for me today. Up 487. Let's go. Pandas. I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow at 9 o'clock for the pre-market show, 9:15 for mainstream. We do have news tomorrow, so please be aware. 8:15 a.m. we have ADP non-farm employment change. 10 a.m. ISM services PMI. And 12:10, our boy Jerome Powell speaking. Just be aware that's happening tomorrow. Let's be aware of the news. Harrison Proctor in the house. Hey, thank Gilbert for that. Medina. All right, Pandas. I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow. Hey, trade safe, stick to the plan. And you know, yeah, we've had a rough start, Pandas, but hey, new beginnings, Pandas, new beginnings. I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow. That being said, pandas. With that being said,
5-minute trap.
happy trading. God bless. Bye.